Guys, somehow I keep saying this thing that make we not dey chase Western validation too much. I remember when Tyler came at a particular interview and said something like that she dey push Afrobeat. Afrobeat was not in the mainstream and all those kind of things. So now, this person, Joe Budden, is coming out to see. He said something, and I love what he said. He said, Whiskey is Afrobeats. Whiskey is Afrobeats. We didn't need Tyler Water to let us know that Afrobeats can be mainstream. Afrobeats was already mainstream even before Water by Tyler. Now that they do everything else to discredit every other person and say now Tyler be the Afrobeat. But Afrobeat was already there. Wizkid was already there with Afrobeat, was already crushing it, making a lot of numbers. Wizkid was already making a lot of numbers. Wizkid was already cracking some markets, some charts around the world. Before we get Tyler herself, even Burna Boy was already, doing numbers. Even Davido was doing numbers. We got the likes of Rema already doing numbers. So now you just came in and then, they acknowledge the founding fathers of Afrobeat, the people who don't really do a lot for Afrobeat. You say, yes, now you, they push Afrobeat because it was not in the mainstream. So I don't know how a lot of people are being brainwashed. So I don't seem to understand a lot of that. That is something I feel about that. And a lot of people, they believe this kind of false story. Afrobeat is something that came in from Africa and was being pioneered by a lot of Nigerian artists. Afrobeat without S to Afrobeat with S is being pioneered by Nigerian artists. Fela actually did Afrobeat without S, and then we got the likes of Wizkid actually putting S there. The likes of Burna and a lot of others, doing some things around that. But Tyler go come out, come the whine us, say, now she be the face of Afrobeat, and others people go really want believe that kind of false narratives. So that is why I keep saying that we should not really be chasing Western validation too much, because that is going to crash us a bit. That is something I believe about these kind of things. So what is your own take about this? I want you to put your own comments in the comment section. Now I got something coming in from Olamide. Olamide is here like the first day of the year. Olamide is here like the first day of the year. Any duro. I remember those days of Olamide. So now Olamide revealed that the track 99 from his album was originally owned by Young John. During the album session, he suggested Young John featured either Davido or Chris Brown on the song. But since he wasn't ready to release it, he requested it and added it on his own album. Olamide said this, sharp guy like Olamide go understand, say, this song, it makes sense. So if you put this guy on this song, you go places. So, when the guy not come, they, go back and forth, they ready. Olamide decided to put it out. So let's listen to this BBC something.
You've got a song on your album called 99. Absolute banger. In the song it says, I wanna party like 19. I guess what I interpreted. Is that not it? Is that not it?
Yeah, I wanna party like 99. Yeah. Jiggy sent me that record, by the way.
Right, okay.
When I was making that project, he came to my camp and they played the record, and I was like, oh, this is fire. When I dropped it, he said, doesn't know, he would think about it. And I was like, guy, you should put David on this. David or Chris Brown is gonna be mad. Maybe much more later when we had a conversation, and I was like, yo, what's up? You never dropped this song. And he said, I'm not sure I want to drop it yet. I'm like, please, if you don't want to use it,
give it to me. You can recycle it. You can recycle. Don't worry, recycle. Yeah.
So guys, sometimes that's so life they be. So Olamide is here like the first day of the year. Olamide, that song now, one of the biggest song right now in Olamide's album, and I think we need to actually commend Olamide on that. So we still got something on, from Burna, the camp of Burna. They should be happy and excited. Burna Boy has officially earned his first career second spot on the US Apple Music charts. That is actually massive. With Ghana featuring Burna Boy, that is actually freaking massive. That is a big winner for Burna Boy. What do you have to say about this? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section so that we can get to understand it better. That is something I feel about all of this, and then we go really understand things. So, but now for some of the music lovers, promoters out there, and a lot of people, you got to understand something. A recent statistics, a recent report was actually done. New study shows that why TikTok drives views, it doesn't necessarily create fans, as YouTube remains the leading platform for music discovery, with 52% of participants using it to find a new music. That is it right now. So, guys, if you be music promoter, if you be music artist, there are some platforms you got to focus on, because you may have a break on TikTok, still it does not count for you. It does not count in your favor and your success. That is something I kind of understand about all of this. That is something I really understand about all of this. So a new recent study has shown a different thing about this particular thing. So now, what do you have to say about the Nigerian music industry? I keep asking this question. Nigerian music industry is fully grown, and we need to actually add some values, some tweak, improve the infrastructure and also the legal framework in the music industry. And also, in turn, in Africa, we still need to build a better music industry and platforms for African artists to actually shine globally. I think more synergy, more collaboration can actually go a long way. That is something I feel about that. But this envy happening between music industry, like the Ghana music against the Nigerian music industry, is really, really wrong. Let me tell you something about that. Ghana music industry is something that really need to expand. But because of the attitude of Ghanaians, I think Ghanaians, they are not open-minded. Let me give you an example. This guy, what they call Anezo, abi some Davido gave him $5,000 when he did a kind of promotion, vibing to Davido's song and all those things. And this guy, when I go check, this guy don't they really they follow, vibe to the songs of Black Sherif and a lot of other Ghanaian artists. But they not really recognize am o. Boom, from nowhere, Davido actually gave this guy $5,000. Nobody in Nigeria is saying that Davido, you should have given it to a Nigerian call fan and all those kind of things. Why you go give Ghana and all those things? Nigeria just let am be, because yes, he actually contributed. He actually promoted Davido also. He deserves that kind of reward. But when Pella come enter Ghana, dey stream with Shatawale, some Ghanaians, bloggers, different people come dey really dey curse Shatawale. And also even Stonebwoy, when Stonebwoy promised to fly Pella to UK for his concert and all those things, Ghanaian bloggers, Ghanaians come dey comment say e look Ghana finish, e no see anybody, na Nigeria e want. That is the mindset of a typical Ghanaian, and that is why they are not growing. Right now, they are coming out to say Nigeria must go. Nigeria must go. This is Nigeria do this one, they don't do this one, they do that one. One thing I understand, they said Nigeria should not be selling in retails. Abi, Nigeria should not be selling in retails. That is one of their own, take. Nigeria made that they sell in wholesales. Make Nigeria bring $1 million before they join business for Ghana. If as a Nigerian, as a Ghanaian, as anybody, an American, if you get $1 million, what you want go another person country can't do? So I don't really understand all these people. They have a close circuited mindset, and then that has, started becoming a kind of envy, jealousy, hatred, and all those things. And that has really, really affected their music industry. Because when you check their stats, the last time I checked statistics for the streamers of Ghana music, like Jackie, Black Sherif, and all those things, it came in from Nigerians. Like about more than 60-70% of the streams came in from Nigeria. Una no dey ask una sef dis thing. So you want to really produce a song, make a song, a Ghanaian song, listen to it in Ghana without if your song no dey transcend international boundaries, that means you've not won. You can't win with that. So that is something I kind of understand about all of this. So what is your own take about all of these stories? I want you to put that in the comment section so that we can have a take on what you feel. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos.